Walked around, knocked on doors today for about 6 hours. 4 hours of actually walking and knocking because I was sitting in the car sometimes going between areas. But I'm pretty shredded. Had some coffee today. No smoking. I set 6 appointments today. Well, technically I set 7, and I was going to go back immediately and go right into the house and do a water test. But that 7th appointment, he just didn't open the door. I guess it was too late. He just said, yeah, come back right now in like 2 minutes. So I did. He didn't open the door. Very sad day. But we still got 6 appointments, which is very good. Morty. So we have 5 appointments on the calendar tomorrow. Oof. 5 appointments on the calendar tomorrow. This should be a very, very easy sale. Very, very easy sale. So, basically today was fucking amazing. My back hurts a little bit. My neck hurts a little bit. My hips hurt here. My back hurts there. And at the end of the day, I don't feel perfect. I don't feel like shredded Greek god, fucking absolute deity. But I am more shredded than I used to be. That's for sure. As long as you're improving, as long as you're moving in the right direction every single day, taking one more step closer to your target where you want to be, eventually you're going to get there. And I don't mean just barely do a tiny, tiny little bit of the bare minimum work once per day and then be like, see, look, I'm making progress. I did one work. I did one push-up per day every single day this week. Why am I not shredded 6-pack Greek god bodybuilder? And it's just like, you have to understand that progress is not really linear. It's like I could be knocking on doors for a whole month, and then after that, something in my head finally clicks, and then I immediately start selling a fuck ton of systems. That's very possible. But in terms of getting shredded in the gym or making more and more money, the granddaddy of everything is just volume. More volume, more reps, more time spent working on that task, more time spent chasing that goal, going towards that path, right? So today I spent a good 6 hours out in the neighborhood, knocking on doors, doing all that stuff. It was a good day today. 6 appointments, bro. Which is crazy to think about. But it will be a lot more, that's for sure. I just have to get in the house. So I've been optimizing for the wrong thing. Sure, I'm getting some numbers. Sure, I'm getting some results. But I'm just optimizing for the wrong thing, bro. Just gotta get more shredded. Just gotta get more shredded. It's never been easier. So if you don't have what you want, the only thing you have to do is work every day towards your fucking goal. It's like, I don't really know what I'm saying right now. I'm being kind of a fucking schizo. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who you are and where you're going. It's like, I took a commission-only sales job. I took some pretty big risks in my life, and I did that on purpose so I would be forced to try harder and to improve my fucking skills. And I had to fucking adapt to my environment and overcome actual genuine problems. So, I mean, no matter what I do, no matter how many doors I knock on, no matter how many deals I close, when I go to sleep and my head hits the pillow at the end of the day, I am still the same man. When your head hits the pillow, it's going to be the same when I'm a billionaire as I am right now. I'm probably actually going to look back. I'm going to miss those days running around, knocking on doors. But God has a plan, I suppose. So, talking about progress, when I see, when you do like one push-up per day and then complain you don't have a six-pack, that doesn't mean you can't just hit one tiny little metric of the daily requirement per day and then be annoyed that you don't have absolute perfection progress results. It's like Steph Curry, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, all those fucking basketball players, Kobe Bryant, all they did every single second of every day was basketball. Like, do you want to become the best? Do you want my real answer? If you want to become the best at something, make that your entire personality, every fiber of your being. When I was in high school, bro, when I was playing volleyball, I was the highest status member on that team because I was the best. I played for 2 different like club regional volleyball teams, and I played for my high school, and I played in like all these summer leagues and all these tournaments and all this shit, bro. I spent every second of every day obsessed with volleyball, and then I became the best. I forced all my friends to come over to my house and play in my front yard. Every single second I got a chance to play volleyball, I would go and fucking play. Because that was my obsession. That's just what I wanted to do. So if your obsession is not leading you in the right direction, you got to make some fucking changes. It's like no man ever became great by just like multitasking and having work-life balance and fucking only doing the bare minimum requirements. For volleyball, the bare minimum requirement would just be show up to practice when practice starts and then leave what time when practice ends, and then show up to all the games and just blindly show up and just kind of be there whenever you have to be. It's like, bro, if you really wanted to become the absolute best at volleyball, I would be watching volleyball videos every second of every day. I'd be talking to my friends about volleyball. I'd be going to sleep, listening to volleyball podcasts. I'd be fucking every second of every day, my mind was thinking about my goal. And then after that point, it was just a fucking matter of time before I became the best, right? If you spend every single waking second working towards your goal, it's just a matter of time. I don't spend every waking second when I'm here. I have negative thoughts sometimes. I have some like slow, just like weak habits sometimes. But, you know, nobody is fucking perfect. But the point is, if you really want progress, you need to be obsessed, and you have to spend as much time and as much volume and as many repetitions and as much work as you possibly fucking can to get to where you want to go. You're never going to become the best just by working 1 hour a day, doing the bare minimum, just barely putting one little piece of content out. Because you're competing against fucking crazy little autistic 16-year-olds who every single second that they're awake, they're editing videos because they fucking want to. They feel like it. So if you don't have something in your life that you wake up and you genuinely feel like jumping out of bed to go run out and fucking chase it, then maybe you weren't meant to do what you're doing. I've never had so much excitement to just jump out of bed and go to my 9-to-5 slave job. But I have had so much excitement to jump out of bed to go play at a fucking volleyball tournament. It's the same thing. Your feelings are motivators for action. If you can genuinely become addicted to one process, to one task, to one end goal, don't you think eventually you'd fucking get there? I'm down here, I have a pool. I'm in a screened-in lakefront mansion. Look at that. Beautiful lakefront mansion down in sunny Florida. I have palm trees right here. I see lizards. There's like fruit trees everywhere. I'm living in fucking paradise. I have a giant 2-pound steak in the fridge I'm about to eat. I trained hard this morning. I was sparring. We were sparring last night. Every single thing I fucking do is just an attempt to move me faster, to move me closer towards my goal, right? Why would you lay around scrolling on TikTok all day when there are such beautiful things out there in the world for you to go and conquer? It's like, think about it this way. Your brain just makes choices between what's in front of you. If you're scrolling on your phone on TikTok, just being a lazy little fuck, and then the president of the United States comes and knocks on your door and says, I need you to come to the Pentagon. It's a matter of national security. We need your help. It's like, don't you think you'd get up your fucking ass off of TikTok to go and assist the president in the national emergency? Bro, the only reason you're not jumping out of bed to go and fucking chase your actions, chase your goals, is because you don't have something better to do. It's like I'm down here in fucking beautiful Florida, knocking on doors every single day. I set fucking 7 appointments today. Didn't get into any houses, didn't get any closes, but it's just proof of concept that volume is always the answer. Do you want to become better at throwing punches? Throw a million punches every single way. Throw a punch left, throw a punch here, throw up, throw down, throw all the different variations of punches a million different times. So then when it's finally time to throw that punch, you know exactly what to do. You've seen up, you've seen down, you've seen all these different types of punches. It's the same thing with life. It's the same thing with sales. If I knock on 100 million doors and I say the same pitch over and over and over again, and I get all this different data, all this information in my brain, don't you think I would understand how to overcome every single little objection they have to my sales process? It's just how it works. If I have clipped up and edited 500,000 video clips and posted them online to see how many views they got, don't you think I would know how to post this video? I know how to post that type of video. I'll post this video here, post this video there. It's like I would understand what type of video was going to get views, what type of video wouldn't get views, because I've just done so many fucking repetitions. That's the only thing that matters. Repetition. So if you're not where you want to be, get more shredded. And I don't mean just get a shredded body. I don't mean have big muscles and be really lean, be really shredded. I'm saying be shredded as in be an absolute 100% dead sprint towards your goal. Your mind has to be latched onto that target. You have to seek that target and fucking follow it. If you don't have a clear path to follow, if you're not chasing a target in front of you, get more shredded.